This is the back end of this back-to-back, Smitty. What was that like playing in these games?
Difficult, BA. Playing in NBA games takes so much energy. You usually use a day to recover, recharge. So you got to dig deep tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. George out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. 6 to shoot. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
The corner is one of Nickeil Alexander-Walker's spots, and he proved it.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Towns. George with it. The 3-ball. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. MP against Sexton. MP, the pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert for 3. Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
MP shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 6-point game. Pass to Hendricks. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by George. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Sexton. Kessler up top. Here's Markkanen, covered by MP. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Lauri Markkanen with his size. He has decent also, and he can finish above the rim.
Conley looking for an opening. Towns on a screen. George against Conley. MP outside. He shoots a 3. Oh, another miss by MP. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Markkanen finds Sexton. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. It's guarded by Markkanen. Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. Sinks it from distance.
Playing with good instincts. Nickeil making those around him better.
George against Conley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. John Collins checked in for Utah. George against Conley. Pass to MP. Outside, Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops one in from the wing. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Outside Sexton. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is
substitution on the court.
MP outside. Towns on a screen. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Those extra opportunities at the line can make all the difference, as MP knows well.
And in the midst of this 5-game losing streak, you can't sit well with any of them, but especially not a competitor like MP.
He's one of those guys who hates to lose, even more than he loves to win. So you can bet he's motivated to get off the schneid. Anderson's checked in for Warren. They've got MP. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
I love the enthusiasm from MP. Boy, did he slam that one.
Pass to Markkanen. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler's checked in. Horton Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. For 3, George. The Jazz again can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Gobert inside. Started by Markkanen.
Markkanen with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Kessler. There's a screen. And here's Markkanen. Down low. Horton Tucker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call text for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Pass to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah trailing here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Morris. He's got 5. MP finds Gobert. Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Utah calls time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Horton Tucker. Collins with a screen on MP. Sexton passes to Collins. Stolen by Anderson. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by George. MP shot is off. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. To the paint. Here's Kessler. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Conley against George. Outside Conley. MP against Sexton. 4 on the clock. MP's shot is off. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 5.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's MP. Checked by Sexton. Anderson with a screen. MP, the pass to Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Anderson against Collins. Kessler a screen. Inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
You can feel that block from here. Gobert, exceptional timing on that play.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings. All right, fellas, who do you have at the top of your power rankings?
Let's see, I'll go with Steven Adams, Giannis, and Zion.
Now, that's a lot of power. I agree, Shaq, but
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Timberwolves.
The offense has been playing as one. They check the hero ball at the door and big assist totals. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys.
So they get a passing grade? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Utah has possession. They trail by 6. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got George. Also Colin Sexton out there. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. Picked by Gobert. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Sexton. And the bucket is good. Sexton's got 6.
the height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Well, when you think of potential 50, 40, 90 guys, Lauri Markkanen has the chops for it, Smitty.
It's so great to see him come into his own BA. Took him a while to adjust to the league, but now the league's having to adjust to him.
And it's powered home by Towns.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Markkanen outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And down it goes. 2 points. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Finding the close range finish. Sexton working hard for the bucket.
MP against Sexton. MP makes his move. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
They'll never admit it, but a road trip like this one is the last thing they want. When you're struggling, getting away from home never helps.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
Pass to Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Putting so much muscle on the shot. No stopping Markkanen there.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's MP. Kicks it out Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Sexton. MP drives in. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
Can't leave cracks in the defense with MP around. He drives right to a shot.
Timeout called. The Jazz.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Anderson's checked in for Towns. And Utah with a change here, too. Collins checked in. Kessler passes to Collins. George outside. Back to Sexton. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Anderson with a screen on Sexton. MP drives in. Up and in on the layup. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Putting in the work to find a high percentage shot. MP knows what he's doing.
Pass to Collins. Over Anderson. Collins, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
MP scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. With contact. MP for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
MP against Sexton. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
One of the toughest shots for a guard with all the bigs in there, but Collins showing confidence.
MP, the pass to Anderson. MP outside. Anderson with a screen on Sexton. Clock at 6. Shoots. They get the rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. Pass to Collins. Here's Hendricks, covered by MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Anderson.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5.
Group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Anderson. Alexander Walker comes in for Warren. MP's checked in for Moore. And Conley subbed in for Morris. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Mike Conley out there with MP. And it's Alexander Walker in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert to take the lead. And he gets it back. Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing. Left side, Sexton. Now Markkanen launches a 3. And another miss by Utah. George against MP. Gobert with a screen on George. MP drives in. MP gets it to go through contact.
This is why teammates love MP. He's fearless.
Utah is gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Kicks it out to MP. Shot on the wing. Oh, another miss by MP.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And putting the defender in the spin cycle, an underused move in his arsenal.
Conley against George. Conley to the inside. And rejected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to MP. Clock at 2. Hey, expanding his range. Oh, another miss by MP.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And here's Markkanen. Down low. Here's Kessler. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota shooting only 42%. Here's Alexander Walker, started by Markkanen.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 2. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Markkanen, pass to Kessler. Over Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Towns for 3. And nails the tray.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
The reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 is up. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
I know MP is feeling the pressure a little bit right now, but you wouldn't know it looking at him.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. Now Markkanen. The fadeaway. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
9MP.
Te juro que ya no me duele, no me duele. Que ya no quiero, no, no. Ay, ay, si tú te crees.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. PG's gonna play you physical. You gotta be ready to match that.
Hey, have a great game, man.
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Work hard, play harder.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Tonight, MP is matched up against Paul George. And this, of course, will be the first ever contest between these two players.
And, you know, with Paul George, you're getting platinum-level production on both ends. A tremendous multi-position defender, and with his offensive versatility, he can take over a game.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, or maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Powell, the pass to Leonard. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Minnesota with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is George. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And Gobert drops them both. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And here is MP. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Tries from 10. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Harden outside. Leonard on the wing. On the shot clock. Outside, George. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to McDaniels. MP outside. Back to McDaniel. The shake. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
McDaniel saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Clippers trail by 3. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Harden. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
MP out there with Connor. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Trailblazers played very well. He finished with 17 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor. All for MP. A theme tonight. Tip your hat to MP's opposition. I mean, his team has had a great game plan in this first meeting.
Down low, here's MP. What a move, MP.
Boy, a super close 2 points there. MP finishing nicely.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
George dishes to Plumlee. That one goes. Count it. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The pass to Edwards. MP kicks to Edwards. Launches a 3. They get it back. Plays it up and banks it in. Reeves got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here's George for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Anderson, a screen on George. MP finds Anderson. Clock at 4. And here's Conley outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 6.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Outside Westbrook. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We come back right after this.
Welcome in.
They're shooting lights out. Very aggressive, just humming along. Like one of those 10,000 cars Shaq has.
Come on, Kenny. I only got...
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Their defense just got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he would. In perfect sync with his teammates.
So for the Clippers right now, George and Leonard are the forward. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubats in at the center. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Nobody near George. Offline with his 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't
to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
MP finishes inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harden outside, has the foul. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Westbrook's checked in. Good on both. And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
Leonard, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the wing right side. Westbrook against Conley. And it's Westbrook missing. Outside Conley. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Hey, this guy does everything. Any team would be lucky to have a player like MP.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to George. Lets it go from 11, and he connects with the jumper. George has got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, easy ball.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Minnesota, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
They grabbed their own miss, and it's good for 2. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Harden gets the bucket.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Pass to Towns. 35 seconds left in the third. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Minnesota making a switch. Warren's checked in.
Substitution.
Close this one out. Stay smart.
Warren Harden against Westbrook. Shoots over Warren. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
We've got T.J. Warren. He's out there with Green. MP out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Westbrook passes to George. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Good on the triple.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Warren is screen on George. A three from MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The tray. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 10-footer. Basket counts. Warren's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
Minnesota making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Warren. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Russell Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves leading by 16. MP deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. No good on that one.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. George has got 10 points in just the second half. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. There's the pass to MP. To the paint. Misses the baby hook. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. George against Edwards. And it's George missing. Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 1 of 9. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harden. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For 3, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From deep, George hands it from downtown. George has got 27.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Towns dishes to MP. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
I think one of the keys that helped them tonight was the big-time performance for MP.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
The 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's George. Zubac kicks to Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
Here's MP. Towns a screen on George. MP passes to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Now MP. Defended by George. Here's the 3. No good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed.
I think he's looking really good. It's hard coming into the NBA, but right now he's playing more like a vet than a rookie for sure.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch MP. It seems like he's doing all right. Gotta keep working, though.
Cold-blooded MP. You guys really poured it on.
Like I said, I'm here as a fan. I love watching you hoop, man.
I appreciate that, bro, especially coming from somebody like you.
Now, I know you got a lot of people in your ear.
Oh, shoot. Here we go. I knew it was coming. What you got, man? What you want me to do?
I'm not trying to get anything from you. Don't worry.
All right, you sure you want me to invest in some kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? I didn't heard it all, bro. I'm done. I'm tapped out. No more money, bro.
Not even a little bit, man. No. I'm trying to keep you focused. Matter of fact, I got a little challenge for you.
All right.
So obviously we've been doing the endorsement thing for a little while now.
Yeah.
I got sick of having,
Yo, MP, what's up, man?
What up?
Joining an affiliation yet?
Nah, bro, that's why I'm here.
Then you should join Elite. We got the best ballers in the city.
Biggest ball. Okay, that's interesting. But I'm still not sure what I want to do yet.
That's all right. You don't need to decide right now.
Just come back whenever you're ready, and I'll get you started.
No. I'll get you started.
Listen, man, MP's a winner. He don't want nothing to do with you.
This is all about
Hey, yo,
Elite.
fellas,
You win, you get more prizes.
We out here about
really,
getting
loves
buckets
prizes,
and
Shake.
wins. This is how we do. This
Shake,
is what we
I
do
love
in
you,
these
but they
streets.
want prizes. I know
No.
that.
You don't understand.
Shake down, what it do?
MP, you ready to join Rise?
I'm here, so I was actually hoping you could tell me a bit more about it.
Yeah, of course. First thing you gotta understand is we're all about finishing and playmaking. You join Rise, you'll see improvements in those areas. It won't happen overnight, but it'll happen.
Sounds good.
Other than that, only thing you gotta know is that just finish those requirements, then come back, and I'll get you all set up.
MP, over here, bro.
Okay, what's up, Ronnie, man? Hey, what's going on with the floaty?
This fit is fire, son.
Go! Jump high, baby! Let's go! Jump high, baby!
da, da.